All right, great. So again, hi everybody. It's hard to believe in some ways that last time I stood up and talked to you, it was just 4 months ago. It feels like lots happened since then, and we're super excited to be giving this update and talking to you a bit about how DemocracyKit's being built, as well as how it's being led. Okay, so we'll dive right in. So first of all, how DemocracyKit's being built, and this is the content publishing model. So last time I stood in front of you, I said we were going to be running roundtables. Those happened through the fall and into January, and resulted in 13 structure for the kit, 13 modules. Not expecting you're going to be able to read the slide, but those are from the Explorer, candidates, participants exploring the process of getting ready for a campaign, preparing to run a campaign, and then actually running a campaign. There are hundreds of topics and subtopics, resources that we want in the kit, but that gives the high-level structure. And what we're doing now is we're hosting, we're calling content workshops. Okay, so what these are, we just had one on this past weekend, where we're sitting down with content experts and we're actually identifying specific resources that they want to contribute to the kit. And then our amazing group of volunteers are stewarding those resources and supporting those experts in contributing content. And so, for example, on the weekend we had Stu, who's run 2 municipal trustee campaigns in Scarborough. He's going to be giving an overview, beginning to end, of what it means to manage a trustee campaign, as with all the key milestones, and he's going to have a reflection on that process, as well as reflect on what it meant to lose a campaign and then pull through that and then run again and win a successful campaign for Parti Candeville. And actually, just one more example, where we had Eric McGoy. He's going to be talking about the councillor campaign and contents of a Canvas kit. This is practically speaking what a resource might look like in the kit. This is from a municipal campaign, sort of a strategy framework when you're in the prepare phase and thinking through what the functional areas of your campaign are going to be, and can move ahead. And for example, like a comms calendar and plan for a typical race. So let's just give you a snapshot of the type of resources that are going to be in DemocracyKit, and how we're going about building it.
Sure. So while all this work has been happening on building the actual resources and putting them together, we've also been building out our leadership development team, and we're really focused on a distributed team, as mentioned here. And so what we've started is we have this Toronto group, which we're really thankful to the Civic Tech community, because that's really what has helped us grow and really recruit awesome people to help us make a lot of progress in this really short period of time. So we have a number of volunteers who are here today, but the way we kind of structure ourselves is I'm the Toronto chair. And my job is really to help see DemocracyKit grow in the city. So we also have a group in Ottawa that's getting started, similar to what we're doing here. We also have a regional exec, and so the idea is that we'll all kind of work together, share resources. Each of us will have a role, so we have listed here as well examples of advisory groups that are getting off the ground: youth in politics, women in politics, diversity in politics, and open political leadership. So the idea with these is we have a lead for each one, and then they'll provide a specific lens to all of the work that we do, specifically the resources. And this has been a really important part of our the beginning stages of our community being built online, which Chris is going to talk about. But I also just wanted to mention in the next couple of months, we're going to be hosting some really great events in Toronto that we will be using the kind of content development workshop model that we're working on. To get people out in, we have 2 wards right now, York Southweston and somewhere in Scarborough, we're not sure.
Scarborough Southwest.
Scarborough Southwest, there you go, in Parti Candeville's ward, and the idea is we will kind of hope to get people out who are interested in maybe running or who have ran in the past, and really get people excited about the work we're trying to do so that we can build the online community.
Absolutely, and if anybody has an idea or a ward that you think would be receptive to having an event in the coming months, we'd love to hear about it, get started.
Yeah.
Katie would be the contact, we'll be all over that. So we want to give you a little snapshot. We know we're almost out of time, so we want to give you a bit of a snapshot in terms of what DemocracyKit.org is going to look like, feel like. I should say that this is totally just a prototype site. We're launching mid-April. We're on track. We said spring 2017, so we're launching mid-April. If you could sort of pencil in, mid-April. I don't know exactly the date yet. Into your calendars, it'd be great to have you out to that. So essentially, the way DemocracyKit's going to function, it's really important, and this is what the team has focused on. We're going to have very practical resources, but one of the most important, or the most important resources on a resource on a campaign is the people and connections between people. So DemocracyKit, in terms of a metric, just go back. DemocracyKit, in terms of a metric, we're going to be looking at the degree to which we can train new volunteers and connect those volunteers to campaigns and sort of net new volunteers. And when you go to DemocracyKit, you'll be able to, like you would in a library directory, search for a category, a keyword, a location. You'll get like an abstract of the resource, the meta, information relevant related to that resource, as well as you'll be able to search people, suppliers, campaign suppliers, and whatnot. And then you'll be able to find listings of people, get to know them a bit, their story. That's why we're going to be doing video content in order to, so it's more of a conversation. And then as a user, you'll be able to go on, anybody in the public, and post your own profile. So you'll be able to upload your photo, post articles, audio files, video files, photo albums. So for example, go to the next slide, you might want to post a campaign update, write an update about how things are going on your trustee campaign in London, Ontario, right? So, why, again, just to summarize, why are we doing this? In January, I had the pleasure, we can go to the next slide, Pat, of going to Calgary for the Ask Her project. Ask Her, there's an Albertan election underway municipally for this fall of 2017. And in Calgary, they're asking 20 women to run for office. And DemocracyKit was invited out to actually present at the campaign school in Calgary to the women and their team members. And so essentially, that's exactly why we started this project, which is to be a resources package for new candidates who want to put their name forward and for team members that want to support them. So I want to take any questions. And again, thanks for your time and having us to give this update. And again, to all the organizers of Civic Tech, we literally could not be doing this without you. And in many ways, we've identified that we are going to grow along with the Civic Tech movement and help to grow that in different parts of the country. So thank you.